It is I, Donald Reagan, the uncommon voice for the common man, coming to you today live from Shadyside, Ohio, where the emergency tirade is directed right at the President of the United States, His Mightyness Obama, who today actually told us that he needs another $400 billion for his new job creation plan. Yes, it's absolutely incredible to hear this man, the $400 billion man, tell us all that he needs more of our money to create more jobs. And of course, as I said before, and I'll say it again, and I'll repeat it on these videos till the damn cows come home, what happened to the last $880 billion? Apparently it's not enough, so he needs another $400 billion. So let's see, since he's been in office, that would be, well, 6.2 trillion is what he's spent since he's been in office, if you include the raising the debt ceiling. And then, well, that would put it close to somewhere around $7 trillion. And it's just not enough. We need more money. We've got to spend. We've got to spend more money. Now, here's what Obama says that he needs to spend the money on, because we have to have all this money. This is just some of the breakdown of all this money. Listen to this. There will be new infrastructure spending in Obama's plan to rebuild schools, roads, and bridges that will cost over $100 billion. What I should say is another $100 billion. I thought the other $880 billion were shovel-ready projects, but no, I guess that's not enough. We need another $100 billion. And listen to this. State and local government will receive, quote-unquote, billions. Now, this is CBS News saying this. State and local governments will receive billions to hire more teachers and first responders. That, along with new small business tax cuts, could cost yet another $100 billion. And get this, Big Daddy Obama once again wants to extend unemployment benefits into perpetuality, and that will only cost us a mere $50 billion. I was born on a Tuesday, but it wasn't last Tuesday, so I come up with $250 billion right off the top of my hat. So I'm trying to think where the other $2.5 billion are. But that's just me. But, of course, what I want to know is if he's spending all this money, then why in God's name do we have a 9.2% unemployment rate? You know, and it's incredible for me to listen to this man, because you know what he did? He goes up there, he makes his big speech on Thursday. He's out there on TV today, and this bozo says, okay, look, I want you to pass this, and I want you to pass it right now. And to tell you the truth, I don't exactly know how I'm going to pay for it all, but you better damn well vote to pass this thing, and I'll get back to you on how I'm going to pay for it. That's exactly what this bozo said. You gotta pass it, and you gotta pass it right now. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for the damn thing, but I'll get back to you in a couple weeks, but you gotta pass this thing right now. It's incredible to listen to this man talk. To sit there and say, well, you know, you need to vote on it, and need to vote on it right now, and I'll get back to you on how you get to pay for it. That's almost as stupid as saying, well, we're gonna set DUI checkpoints up here, there, and at this time and that time, because that's what you got. It's unbelievable to listen to this guy. To listen to this guy tell us, well, we need another $4 billion to pay for $400 billion to pay for all this, but we don't know exactly how we're going to fund the whole damn thing. It's incredible to listen to this guy talk. I hope Republicans have the good common sense to say this to him. No, it's not going to work like this, you bozo. You figure out how you're going to pay for it, and then come talk to us, and we might consider it. But it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. But as always, I offer something different in these videos, because I am who I am, and I know exactly what the problem is. That's right. I know what this man's problem is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my firm belief that the President of the United States has been watching way too much Spongebob Squarepants. Apparently, you watch too much Spongebob Squarepants, it affects you. That's right. there was a study that came out today that said that PBS children that watch cartoons like Caribou and were assigned to draw pictures immediately after these 9-minute assignments did better than the children that watch Spongebob Squarepants. Apparently they can't function too well, the children that watch Spongebob Squarepants. So I get the basic idea that yes, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States is watching way too much Spongebob Squarepants, and it shows because he keeps repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and he expects us to believe it. It's just absolutely incredible. Now we know why the President of the United States is doing what he's doing, because he has attention deficit disorder. He just keeps doing the same damn thing over and over again. He says, well, we need to spend more money. And then people say, well, we'll approve that. Hell yeah, they ain't got any problem with another $400 billion with that. So you can only assume that he thinks maybe we have attention deficit disorder. But I don't think that's the case. I think him and his children and his lovely and charming and way too jingoistic wife are watching way too much Spongebob Squarepants. And that's why this guy needs another $400 billion to create jobs after he spent $880 billion to create jobs. He told us 2 million jobs, and we never got one job. $880 billion isn't enough. We have to have another $400 billion. So I think the President of the United States has attention deficit disorder, and it's all caused by watching too much Spongebob Squarepants, and he needs to stop it right now and eliminate Spongebob Squarepants so we can get this country moving again. It's Spongebob Squarepants that are keeping this economy stagnant. Until next time, this is your favorite conservative, Ronald Reagan, saying this to you right now. Oh, President Obama, try this. Stratera. Maybe if you start taking some of this, you'll get your damn head out of your ass and actually do something worthwhile to create jobs. Until next time, I say this now. Over and out.